Hello community, I am Karan Kumar, and today I am excited to present controlling liquid galaxy machines through web application. In this session, we will explore how to interact with liquid galaxy using a web-based interface, and I will also be doing a live coding demo with LG server to showcase its real-time capabilities. Now let's dive into it. So the very first question that comes to our mind is how Liquid Galaxy communicates with the Android app or web application. So the simple answer is via SSH, and SSH stands for Secure Cell, and it's basically a network protocol that helps for communication. So what it does, it helps us to send Linux command from our application to the LG machine. In simpler word, you can understand it as a way of communication between your application and the LG machine. If you want to know more about SSH and NAT network, you can find plenty of videos in the YouTube channel of the Liquid Galaxy community. Now, the next is LG Server. LG Server is an open source software which is based on Node.js, and it acts as a bridge between web application and Liquid Galaxy machines. And it operates via SSH, and it also offers REST APIs for efficient visualization and management. Now, let me show the GitHub repository of the LG server. So yeah, this is the repository of the LG server. You can also find it from the Liquid Galaxy Lab. And if you want to uh, dive deeper into it, you can find the code base from here, and it's well documented. So if you have any doubts, you can go through it. Now let's come back to the slides. So here I have added one interesting code. No more SSH struggles, just effortless control with LG server. So with LG server, you don't need to bother anything about how to integrate SSH in our application. You just have to make API calls and you're good to go. Now let's come to the architecture. So on the top of the architecture, we have our web application, which is based on HTML, CSS, JS, or any framework. And the next thing is LG Server, which is based on Node.js. And in the load node part, we have Liquid Galaxy Master Node. So our web application interacts with the LG Server via API calls, and LG Server interacts with the LG Master Node via SSH. And finally, Master Node interact with the slave nodes. So this is the whole architecture of the system. Now the next part is setting up LG Server backend. So for setting the LG Server backend, first of all, we have to clone the repository, and after that, we have to change the folder to LG server. And after that, for installing all the dependencies, we have to run npm install. And finally, for running the server, we have to run npm run dev command. So I will show the demonstration on how to start the server. So I have already cloned the repository in my local. So I will open the terminal. I will not run npm install because I've already installed all the dependencies. I will simply run npm run dev, and yeah, you can see the server is running at port 3000. So now it's running on our local port 3000. So I will show you local of 3000, and you can see it's working fine. So our server is working fine in our local. Now let's come back to the slides. So now the next question is what to do for deployed front-end application. As the LG server is not deployed, so what do you do if you work on deployed front-end application? So simply you have to install ngdoc, and then you have to follow these instructions. You can find the instruction from the README of the LG server repository, and you can follow these instructions for setting up. So for setting up in the deployed front-end. Okay. Now let's come back to the slide again. Okay, so LG Server provides uh, many endpoints, API endpoints. So yeah, so there are check connection, connect LG. So this is the basic structure of the API, basic URL of the API slash API slash LG connection slash check connection. So and the method we are using here is post method, and what it does, it have to check connection with the system. And similarly, we have other APIs available, API endpoints available. We have connect LG, execute orbit, clean visualization, clean logos, relaunch LG, reboot LG, and these are the methods that we have to apply to these APIs. Now, let me show the Swagger docs, which is available in the README. Yeah, so you can find more information about the API endpoints from here. It's well documented. So if you click on here, you can see the request body. It's an example request body that we have to send while making API call to this endpoint slash LG connection slash check connection. And you can see it's slash API. And so first of all, you have to do slash API, then slash LG connection, then slash check connection. And after that, this is the body that we have to provide, request body that we have to provide while making API call. And this is the response that we get. So similarly, there are other endpoints available. You can explore all of this from here. Okay. So the next thing is what's coming up in the demonstration. So I will be showing the live demonstration of all these five features. The first one is connect to LG machine. The second is display logo on left node cluster, and the next is clear the logo, and then fly to a specific location, and after the system control commands. So I will show integration of all these features one by one. So first of all, we have to go to the editor. So I have already created the front end part. So I am using React.js for the demonstration purpose, but yeah, you can use any framework of the JS, or you can just simply use HTML, CSS, or vanilla JS. The business logic remains same. Uh, yeah. So let me run my front end part using yarn dev. So yeah, it's running on port node 5173. So first of all, we have to open localhost 5173. Okay. So yeah, this is my home page, and we have one settings page. Here I am taking input of all these value for connection to LG machine, and the next is tools page. So these are the six features that we will be working on. Okay, so let's come to the home page. So we start with connect to LG function. So I will create function for each features. Okay, in the utils folder, and after that we will use it in the pages. So first of all, we will create connect to LG function. So I will create connect to LG function in this folder, and yeah, I will. So so for making API calls, I will be using Axios. You can use any API for making API calls. Like you can use Fetch API, but I am using Axios library for making API calls. So I have to import Axios. Okay, and one more thing, as I have discussed the Swagger API. So you can check the documentation of the Swagger API for the API endpoints. So I will be, first of all, we will doing connect LG. So I have defined the server URL into my main.jsx file. You can see here, and I've also exported it. So what I will do, I will import this URL, import server URL from main, and I will simply use it. So now the next thing is we will create function. Yes. So we have to make asynchronous function because we are making API call, so we have to await it. If you don't know async and await, then I will guide you to first of all watch the documentation of async and await in JavaScript, and after that come to it. So this is the prerequisite for this demonstration. That at least you have understanding of async and await. Now I will make API calls through Axios constants or await, yeah, and Axios dot post. So we are making post request, and after that we have to give the URL. So yeah, server URL then slash LG connection, and slash connect LG. And after that, we have to provide body. So we can copy the body example request body from this Swagger Talks, and simply we can paste it. And the next part is we have to also pass headers so that we are telling that we are passing JSON as a request body. So content type, and yeah, content type application, and yeah, JSON. So yeah, it's right. And after that, I will simply, so I will wrap it into try catch for better error handling. So if there is any error we got, then we will simply observe it. I guess yes. And then catch. So yes. Now what I will do, I will pass data as an argument and fetch all these values from this data object, data.ip, data.port, and data.username, and next is data.password. Yeah, good. So we have passed the body, we have also passed the headers, and yeah, we have made API call using post request. Now, what I will do, uh, I will call this function in the settings page where I created the form. So I will simply put it into handle submit. So yeah, this is handle submit that I will be doing on submitting the form. And after that, I will provide connect to LG, and we have to pass form data. So yeah, this is the form data, and yeah, you can see it already imported. And yeah, now let's test. So first of all, I will open the console and then go to the settings page. And after that, I will fill the IP code. Username is LG, and this is LQ Galaxy, LG. And the number of LG rigs is 3, and I will do connect. But I think there is some issue. Connect to LG form data. Mm, okay, okay. It's worked fine, but we haven't get any response that because I haven't done any console.log here. What I will do, sorry, my bad. So yeah, now I am printing response in the console by printing console.log response. So after a successful completion, we will get response in the console. So yeah, again we have to fill all those values LG, LQ, Galaxy, and number of LGRX is 3. And yes, connected. So you can see we have got the response as connected to LG. So nice, we have connected with our LG. So let me show my LG rigs. So yeah, this is my LG rigs. This is the master machine, and these two are the slave machine. So we are connected with our LG machine. Now what I will do, I will use local storage for storing all this value because I don't want to connect again and again. So I want it automatically connect on opening the page. Okay. So I will be using local storage. So I've already created two functions, save to local storage and fetch from local storage. So what it does, it saves the data into the local storage by iterating into it. So I will passing data object here, and after that it will store into local storage. And for fetching, we have to pass key as an argument, and it will fetch all the data, all the value pair of the corresponding key, and it will return data here. You can see. So now what I will do, I will after submitting, I will do save local storage and will pass form data. Nice. And I will also create use effect book. So what it does, it will automatically connect it whenever we come to the page, whenever we come to the settings page. So in the use effect, what I will do, I will first of all I will fetch all the data from the local storage, fetch from local storage, and here we have to pass IP, next is port, and next is username, next is password, and number of clicks, I think. Yes. So after fetching, what we will do, we will simply save data. Then we will manipulate into the form, and after that we will call connect to LG and with the save data. So yeah, I think it worked fine. It will work fine. So now let's test it. Yeah, form data is not a function. Let me reload it. Form data is not a function. Sorry, form data. Sorry, set form data here. Okay. Now I don't think so. Yeah. So let me open the console. Nice. As there is no data, so yeah, currently we are getting error because currently our local storage is empty. Yeah, you can see local storage is empty. Now I will fill all this value again. 22 LG Galaxy and number of disks is 3. And after that I will do connect to LG and yeah, successfully connected. And now whenever we come to the settings page again, then you can see all these values filled again and we are getting again response as connected. So yeah, all these things are working fine. So now we have successfully connected with our LG. Now the next part is the next thing is we will working on display logo and clear the logo function so that we will see the effect of connection. So again, I will create two functions. Uh, Display logo.js and one is clear.js. So first of all, we have to see the documentation of the API endpoints. So I will again go to the Swagger docs, and after that I will find so logo. Yeah, so there is URL of so logo. So here we can get the idea that what we have to pass to the request body. So this is the example request body that we have to pass. Here we have to give IP, port, username, password, number of screens, and the KML. So this is the KML that we're passing to the left screen. Okay. So what I will do, I will copy. No, no. First of all, okay. First of all, we will create. Yeah. So I've already created KML in the assets folder. So at first I will yeah copy this and yeah honest KML. Yeah. So now we can use the KML. So we are using this KML. So this is the screen overlay that we are going to display on the left screen, leftmost screen of the LG Rex. Now I will do again, I will have to import all these things, import Axios, and after that, import server URL from main, and also we have to, because we are fetching IP port and all this data from the local storage, so also we have to call fetch from local storage function. So now we are good to go. Now we will do export const display logo, and we will make it a sync, and again wrap it into try catch, and again I will make here API call, a wait, and the thing is Axios dot post, and here we have to give the URL, API URL. So it's server URL slash LG connection, then slash solo. I think it's solo. Let me check it again. Yeah, it's solo. And after that, we have to pass the body. So I've already copied the body. Sorry. Again, we have to copy the body, request body. So yes, fine. And we have to give the headers to tell that yeah, we are exactly using JSON as our request body. Content type, and it's sorry, application slash JSON. Yeah, now we will populate here. So what we are doing, first of all, we will fetch the data from the local storage const data equal to fetch from local storage, and again we have to provide all these values. So I will copy it from settings, and yeah, I will just copy this one and paste it here so that I can get all the data. Okay, so rename it data. So we are getting the data, and after that I will simply pass it here, data.ip, data.port, data.username, data.password. Nice. And finally data.number of clicks. And in the KML, I will be passing this KML that I have created, that I've already created. So nice. And after successful execution, I will print the response of the API. So yeah, we will get to know that yeah, I already displayed the logo. And I will use tools page. So I have created all the functionalities, features into the tools page. So as you move to the tools page, you can see show logo, clear logo. These are the buttons that I have made. So I will just simply do on click. Yeah, I will simply add it to the on click. So in the show logo, I will simply call this function, which is what we have created. It's display logo. No? Nice. So we have imported it and also use it here. Now I will show the demonstration. So, oh, first of all, we have to, we have to connect, we have to change the status here also, no, according to the connection status, actual connection status. So what we have to do in the tools page itself, we have to run a news effect hook and check the status of the connection. And so I've already done it here now. So yeah, I just copy this icon here and simply paste it. Oh, okay. Import fetch from local storage. We don't need to check. Actually, okay, sorry. So what we have to do, we have to check the connection. So there is another URL, check connection. So we will use that. So I will create one more function, check connection. And here it will be mostly similar to this. So that's why I copy this. And yeah, just we have to change this URL with, I think, check connection. Yeah, check connection. So, and in the body, the fourth thing we are passing. Yeah, this is right. Data. Okay. I have to change the function name also. Check connection. Now what I will do, instead of passing, okay, it's correct also. Yeah, all the things are right here. And now what I will do in the settings page, no, in the tools page, in the use effect. First of all, I will retrieve all the data from the local storage. After retrieving, what I will do, uh, I will call check connection function and pass save data to it. Okay, nice. And if okay, one more thing, the check connection. After this, I will return true. Yeah, it will state me that yeah, it's connected fine. And here, what I will do, return false. So now it's fine. Now what I will do, I will const response. Sorry, and set is connected according to the response that we are getting. Hmm, fine. Okay. Now it will work. So now let me come to the page. Yeah, you can see it's connected. Let me open it. We are getting the yeah, object connected successfully. And the next thing is I will show you in my LG rig. So we have connected with our LG rigs. I will show logo. Yeah, it's worked fine. We have got the response. Now, uh, so you can see we have got the logo in the leftmost screen. Now next, now coming to the next function, which is clear logo. So now we will implement clear logo function. So yeah, this is also similar to kind of this one. So we copy this function and simply paste it. So the URL for clear logo function is, yeah, we have to check it from here. So for all the URL API URLs, you have to go to the Swagger docs and you can yeah, get all the information of the request body from here also, from here itself. And it is very easy for you to integrate the API. So clean logos, yeah, it's clean logos. And the request body is something like this. Okay, just we have to give IP, port number, username, password, and number of screens. And URL is screen logos. Okay. So what I will do, I will just simply clean logos. Okay. And there is IP port. Uh, Now I am checking Java, this part. So again, we have to fetch all the data from the local storage and use it here. So fetch from local storage and just remove this data part. And once we get the data, we will just manipulate it and strings data dot number of bricks. Yes. Mm, I think yes. Yeah, just change the function names. Clear logo. And I think other thing is fine. We have changed the URL. This is the body. This is the header. And yeah, we are getting the response. Okay, fine. Yeah, clean logos function. Now, yeah, we have to call the function in the tools page in the on click. So in the on click, here is display logo, and here I will call on clicking this button. I will call clear logo. Fine. So we have implemented two functions: display logo, clear logo, and also connect to LG and check connection. So now let me show the demonstration that it's working fine or not. So for clear logo, yeah, we will get some error fetch from locus. Okay, we have not defined fetch from locus already here. So clear logos, and we have to import fetch from local storage, and now it will work fine. So yeah, clear logo, and yeah, it worked fine. And yeah, you can see logo got cleared. And again, we will do show logo, and you can see the logo displayed on the left screen. And when we click clear logo, then it will be clear. So we have successfully implemented two functions, show logo and clear logo. Now we will do fly to specific location. So okay, so what this button do? It will fly to some specific latitude and longitude. Okay, so we will pass latitude, longitude, and based on that, it will fly to that location. So first of all, let me show you the URL of the flight to, but the API URL of flight to function. So yeah, this is flight to, and the request body. Yeah, so we have huge request body. So we have to give IP, port, username, password, number of screens, and yeah, this is the latitude, longitude, elevation, tilt, and bearing. So we have to pass this argument also. So what we will do? Okay. So yeah, we will again copy this function because the function like almost similar to this. Now fly to.js, fly to.js, and I will simply copy paste it. And after that, I will change the function name fly to, and yeah, fetching from the local storage. Just we have to change the API URL. I think fly to, and yeah, we have to pass more things. So what I will do, I will pass latitude, longitude, and all these value as an argument. So latitude, longitude, and what are other parts? Elevation. So as an argument. Um, okay, for the testing, for the demonstration purpose, I am not including as an argument. I will just simply pasting it here. Means I will just hard coding it. But you can pass argument, and also you can take input from the user that what latitude longitude they want to fly to, and according to that you can call this API. Okay, it's up to your understanding that how you are integrating it. So yeah, I am hard coded latitude longitude and this part, and I am fetching this data from the local storage, and all the things are fine. I think we have changed the local, yeah, we have changed the function name, we have changed the URL, and yeah, good to go. Now we will again attach this to the flight to function, flight to specific location. So we will do flight to, and we will import it. So you can see all the things are imported from utils folder. Now I will show you the demonstration of flight to. Let me reload it. Connected, flight to, and yes, you can see we are flying to the latitude longitude that we have specified while calling the API. Now the next thing is relaunch LG and reboot LG. So we have system control commands. So I will be showing three system control commands: relaunch, reboot, and shutdown LG. So first of all, let me show you the URL of yes, relaunch LG. So this is the URL of relaunch LV and this is the body part. So we are simply passing IP, port, username, password, and number of screens as the request body in the relaunch LV. So the function will kind of similar. So again, we have to create function relaunch.js and reboot.js and finally shutdown.js. So the function will be kind of similar. So we'll copy paste these in here. Change the function name, relaunch, fetching, and it's relaunch LG, na? It's relaunch LV, and we don't need to pass these here. Just this thing are enough. And I think we have changed all the things. Relaunch, okay. Now we'll copy this function and paste in the reboot. So for the URL of reboot LG, it's I think reboot LG and shutdown LG. So you can see, I am taking help of this Swagger docs because it's very helpful and it gives the request body in a very efficient and easy way. Okay. So in the reboot and uh, shutdown also we are passing the same request body as in the relaunch LG. So it's reboot LG and reboot, and now next thing is shutdown. So it's shutdown LG. It's shutdown. Okay. So yeah, all the request body will remain same and all the things are same. Now just we have to call the function to the tools.jsx file. So for relaunch LG, we will pass relaunch launch function. For reboot, we will pass reboot. Yeah, here it is. Okay, reboot. And the next is shutdown. So yeah, implemented all the features here. So now it's time of testing. So let me open it. Sorry, not this one. Open the Chrome. This one. Reload it. Now you can see we are already connected. So we go to the tools page. We are in the tools page. Now we will show the logo. It uh, yeah, it got displayed. Now it's clear logo. Now the logo got cleared. Fly to specific location. So we are already in the same location. So first of all, change me this one. Now fly to specific location. So yeah, you can see it's working fine. Now I am relaunching the LG, and yes, relaunch LG works fine. You can see the master machine is relaunching again. We can also test reboot and shutdown LG, but it will take some time. So that's why I'm not testing it. But yeah, it will work fine. So this is the coding part. Okay. So I think I have shown the demonstration of all the features that I have told. Now come to the slides again. Now, okay. So yeah, so I have shown the demonstration of connect to LG, display logo, clear logo, and fly to location, and also system control commands. Now, what's next? So explore more customization. You can add more customization into the front end part, like you can show toast whenever you got successful execution or you got error. You can show toast, and there are many uh, customization that you can do. You can also take input of the flight to positions from the user and display according to that. So explore that from yourself. The next part is explore other endpoints. So there are many endpoints in the LD server. You can explore other endpoints also. I have covered some of them, but you can also take experience of other also. And the next thing is add more endpoints to the LD server. So you can, if you are interested in the backend part, then you can also add more endpoints to the LD server. It's truly open source, and you can add endpoints to the LD server. You can also see the documentation. It's here how to add endpoints. You can see from here adding a new command. So you can easily add any new URL to the backend part if you're interested. Mm, yeah, thank you. I hope you have enjoyed the session, and I will open for the chat for the Q&A in the Discord server. Thank you. Hi, I just want to add a quick clarification regarding the demonstration. The web interface I showcased is fully designed for mobile use, while the initial recording displayed it on a desktop. This was only for clarity. In reality, the same functionality works seamlessly on a 6-inch smartphone, as you can see here. So I am using a Pixel 7 Fold for the demonstration. So this is my home page that I've already created, and for the connection, we have to go to the settings page. So for connection, we have to click on connect, and yeah, it got connected. And when you go to the tools, you can see that it's connected, and these are the features that I've already explained. And when I click on show logo, then the logo will be seen on the leftmost cluster. And when I click clear logo, then it got clear. And when I fly to specific location, then it will fly to a location that I have already mentioned in the video. And yeah, so when I click on relaunch LG, then the machine will relaunch. Yes. So this ensures users can control Liquid Galaxy easily from a mobile device, aligning with the project's intended use case. And thanks for watching.